You're sitting there scrolling through endless listings, wondering if you should spend a few $100s on a money counter that might end up gathering dust. It's a legitimate worry. The last thing you want is to pour cash into a gadget that sounds impressive on paper but never really fits your workflow. And with so many bank-grade models promising the moon, you need a clear picture of what you're actually getting before you click Add to Cart. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. If you've ever tried to count a stack of mixed denomination bills by hand, you know the pain, miscounts, missed counterfeit notes, and the sheer time it eats up during a busy shift. That frustration is exactly why a dedicated counter can be a game changer for anyone who handles cash on a regular basis, from small retail shops and food trucks to charity fundraisers and even home-based eBay sellers who do cash and pickup. The core question is whether the Cassida 9900R V2 actually delivers the kind of reliability and speed that makes that investment worthwhile. The 9900R V2 isn't just a simple bill counter, it's a two-pocket machine that lets you separate your cash on the fly, which is a subtle but powerful feature. Imagine you're running a pop-up market stall and you need to keep sales cash separate from change. You can feed the notes in, and the device will automatically route bills into the appropriate pocket, saving you the hassle of manual sorting later. The built-in printer gives you a quick audit trail, a single-page report that lists the total amount counted, the number of notes per denomination, and any alerts for suspected counterfeits. That printout can be handy for end-of-day reconciliation or for providing transparent records to a nonprofit board. Who should consider buying this machine? First, any business that processes at least a few $100s in cash each day and needs to keep accurate records without devoting staff to manual counting. That includes corner stores, coffee trucks, laundromats, and community fundraising events where volunteers need to verify the cash collected quickly. It also makes sense for people who run a home-based resale operation and want a fast, dependable way to verify large bundles before shipping them off. The two-pocket system shines when you have to separate cash for different purposes, think sales versus taxes, without extra manual steps. On the flip side, if you're an occasional cash handler, say you only deal with cash once a month at a garage sale or a small craft fair, the 9900R V2 probably overshoots your needs. The initial cost, plus the occasional expense for maintenance rolls and printer paper, can outweigh the time saved when you only have a few hundred notes to count. Likewise, pure digital-only businesses or those who already have a high-speed scanner counter integrated into their POS system may find this machine redundant. In those cases, a basic single-pocket counter or even a reliable spreadsheet might be enough. Now let's talk strengths that actually matter on the floor. The Counterfeit detection suite is robust. It uses UV, MG, magnetic, IR, and IT, infrared, sensors, which means it can spot a wide range of fake notes that cheaper models miss. In practice, that translates to fewer headaches. When a suspect bill pops up, the machine flags it, you set it aside, and you avoid the embarrassment of handing a counterfeit to a customer. The dual-pocket design also means you can keep a clean pocket for new cash and a dirty pocket for suspect notes, which streamlines the workflow. The printer, while not a high-speed laser unit, spits out a clear, single-page report in under a minute, which is far better than manually tallying numbers at the end of a shift. Every device has trade-offs, and the Cassida isn't immune. First, the footprint is a bit larger than a typical countertop counter, so you'll need a dedicated spot on your prep table or a small side table. That can be a squeeze in cramped spaces like a food truck kitchen. Second, the learning curve isn't negligible. The machine offers a range of configuration options for pocket allocation, detection thresholds, and report formats, and new users may spend a few minutes tweaking settings before it feels intuitive. Third, the printer uses thermal paper, which can fade over time if you store the reports in direct sunlight, something to keep in mind if you need archival records. Finally, while the detection sensors are comprehensive, they still rely on the quality of the sensor heads. Heavy use in a dusty environment may require occasional cleaning of the sensor windows to maintain accuracy. A practical scenario helps illustrate the value. Picture a small charity that runs a weekly bake sale, handling roughly $1,200 in mixed bills each weekend. The volunteers used to count cash manually, often ending up with mismatched totals and a few missed counterfeit $20s. After introducing the 9900R V2, they feed the bundle once, watch the two pockets fill,